Hey, how you doing? Today I'd like to speak a little bit about how to keep going when you're mentally tired. I have 5 things that you can apply. And then also I'm going to talk a little bit about a former president and an outer space experience that we can tie it all together. That and more after this. Welcome back. My name is Tony T. Smith, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about how to keep going when you're mentally tired. There's 5 things I want to get into. The first is when you're at that state and you're mentally not able to just go on. First thing is to think about your potential. Begin with the end in mind. Realize that where you currently are is not where you want to be. So you have to think about your potential at that moment. Number 2, don't listen to the negative thoughts that are running through your head. This right here can make the situation so more worse than what it actually is. Number 3, even if you are tired, don't verbalize it. Words are powerful. Words actually do come true. So don't verbalize it. It's there mentally. Actually use a little reverse psychology and just say, hey, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Number 4, don't give in to the weariness. It takes your strength. So you just got to keep pushing, keep pushing. And number 5, focus. Clarify what you're trying to do. Focus. Get a little bit more intense than what you're trying to do. Now earlier I mentioned something about a former president and an outer space experience. Now the former president I'm talking about, of course, was here when we weren't alive, and that's President Abe Lincoln. And when I think about mentally tired, this guy's went through so much. He lost his job. He was defeated in legislation. He failed the business. He elected to legislation. Lost his girlfriend. Had a nervous breakdown. Defeated for speaker. Elected to Congress. Lost in a renomination. He was defeated for a land officer. Defeated for a senator. Defeated as a vice president, defeated as senator, and ultimately he became president. All this in a 28-year span, which tells you life is about evolution. It's always going. You got to always keep bettering yourself. And I'm sure during that time period, all that occurred, he got mentally tired. He had to. And that's just part of life. You just got to keep pushing. You got to keep pushing. Now, the other space experience that I was talking about more or less was George Lucas. And Lucas had some prior experience in his years, and before he made Star Wars, no studio wanted to be a part of it until he approached a gentleman by the name of Alan Ladd Jr., who at the time was the head of 20th Century Fox. And Mr. Ladd pretty much told him he didn't understand the movie Star Wars and the characters, but he said he believed in him. And sometimes people don't need to understand what you're doing. They just need to understand who you are as a person and believe in you. And of course, the rest is history, and we know what Star Wars is at this particular time. Now, I'd like to leave you with a little quote. Tyler Perry once said, if you spread the water over many seeds, you don't have enough for one seed. And I think that's pretty powerful because we're trying to be involved in so many things, and as a result, we're not putting our sources or allocating our resources in one location and to really grow and develop that. So as I say, you get a chance, share this video, join my YouTube family, share that. You have some comments, notes, leave them below, and I'll look forward to talking to you later.